es un símbolo de lo lejos que ha llegado a nuestra comunidad y es gracias a cada uno de ustedes que está en este cuarto. Bonsoir à tous, je suis très heureuse d'être ici avec vous ce soir. Je ne parle français depuis l'école secondaire, donc quel meilleur moyen de pratiquer qu'un événement très important et très médiatisé dans la capitale du Canada en présence de politiciens si importants. Tonight has been a tremendous effort. It has been a lot of hard work to make this happen, to celebrate our community. And so I do want to thank all of the people that worked hard to make this a reality, many of whom are actually amongst the audience tonight. Je veux remercier quelques personnes importantes qui ont rendu cette soirée possible. Member of Parliament Julie Zerovich, Minister Soraya Martinez-Guevara, the Honorable Pablo Rodriguez, Senator Rosa Galvez, Minister Melanie Jolie, Minister Randy Boissino, Minister Ahmed Hussain, and Members of Parliament Judy Rowe, Shefkat Ali, Ariel Kayabata, Mark Surrey, Patricia Latanzio, Peter Shefke, Francesco Cervera, Angela Iacano, Mona Fortier, and Michael Couture. A round of applause, please, for everyone who made this possible. And we also want to say a very special thank you to the ambassadors of the group of Latin American embassies, LAT for short, and His Excellency Ricardo Alfonso Cisneros Rodriguez, Embajador del Salvador en Venezuela. Y también His Excellency Alfredo Martínez Serrano, Embajador de España. Yo sé que todos estamos muy emocionados de celebrar esta noche, de conversar, de conocer a nuevas personas de nuestra comunidad. Y entonces, para comenzar este gran evento, la 7ª edición de Latin and Hispanic Day on the Hill, I would like you all to help me welcome, all the way from Colombia, singing the national anthem. A round of applause, please, for Gloria Moreno.
Good evening. My name is Gloria Moreno. I am proudly from Bogota, Colombia. And I must say that this year I had the honor to become a Canadian citizen. And I'm so proud to be able to be here with you in this country that has embraced our culture. And I'm going to sing the anthem, and I hope every and each one of you sing it with me. Thank you.
absolutely beautiful and of course another impressive member of our community. And now we're going to welcome someone on stage who was key in helping helping putting on this event. He was one of the organizers, one of the biggest supporters, and he's going to share a few remarks with all of us and also honor someone very special to the community. So please help me welcome the Dean of Prula and the Ambassador of El Salvador, His Excellency Ricardo Alfonso Cisneros Rodriguez.
Buenas noches a todos. Good evening, distinguished ministers, members of the Parliament, senators, dear colleagues of the diplomatic corps, estimados amigos de la comunidad latinoamericana aquí en Canadá. Good evening, everyone. So we gather tonight to celebrate the Latin American and Hispanic Heritage Month in Canada. Tonight's celebration was saddened by an event that happened 2 days ago. And it's the passing of a friend, an admirable diplomat, the ambassador of Costa Rica to Canada, Adriana Solano Laclé, a very close friend to all of us, members of the GRULA. So, on behalf of my colleagues, ambassadors from the Latin American countries, and the ambassador of Spain, I would like to express our deepest condolences to the family, to the friends, colleagues of Ambassador Solano. To pay tribute to her life and career, I would like to invite the Chargé d'Affaires of the Embassy of Costa Rica to express a few words in her memory, Mr. Victor Porras.
Honorable Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, distinguished ministers, members of parliaments and senators, dear colleagues from the diplomatic corps, estimados amigos de la comunidad latinoamericana en Canadá. Tonight, we gather to commemorate her life and legacy. Her sudden passing on September 30th left a void not only in Costa Rican diplomacy, but also in the Canadian and Latin American community. It is a great honor to have Honorable Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, members of Parliament, senators, members of the diplomatic corps, and special guests with us tonight to pay tribute to her memory, Ambassador Adriana Solano Laclé. También nos honra profundamente que su familia nos acompañe en este momento de reflexión y homenaje. La embajadora Solano fue un referente de la diplomacia costarricense. A lo largo de sus 23 años de carrera diplomática, desempeñó funciones clave como jefa de gabinete de la viceministra de Asuntos Bilaterales y Cooperación y además directora de Política Exterior. Ambassador Solano played a crucial role in important regional negotiations. Through her international postings in Belgium, Luxembourg, the European Union, Singapore and Canada, she represented Costa Rica with the highest distinction. Her diligent efforts to strengthen the friendship between Costa Rica and Canada are a significant part of her legacy. Ambassador Solano worked to promote the shared values that unite us. In this difficult moment, we feel the strength of these bonds more than ever. We are deeply grateful for the government and Parliament of Canada and the diplomatic corps and friends for their support. La embajadora Solano fue una mujer ejemplar que dejó una huella en los corazones de quienes tuvimos el privilegio de conocerlo. Y en lo personal, la embajadora fue mi mentora diplomática y le estaré sumamente agradecido por todas sus enseñanzas. La vie se souviendra de tout cela et son héritage vivra en nous. Life will remember all of this and her legacy will live on us. Thank you, merci beaucoup, muchas gracias.
I would like to invite everyone for a minute of silence.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Adriana était francophone, francophile. Je pense une diplomate à l'intellect subtil, d'analyse politique fine, mais toujours souriante. Et en très vite, très peu de temps, elle a su créer un réseau pour réaffirmer les liens d'amitié entre le Costa Rica y el Canadá. Nuestro más sentido pésame para la familia que nos acompaña esta noche y esperamos que los valores que ella encarnaba sean un legado y una inspiración para los futuros diplomáticos y en particular las mujeres diplomáticas. So, Honorable Prime Minister, the presence of the Prime Minister tonight is a great honor for all of us. And I would like to take the opportunity to also thank all the ministers, members of parliament, senators, and all the teams that have contributed to the organization of this celebration for all our communities. As we remember the life and service of our esteemed ambassador, let's reflect on how Latin American and Hispanic communities contribute to the social, economic, and cultural fabric of Canada, and how to foster unity, friendship, cooperation between our countries. Latin Americans and Hispanics are the growing force in Canada with over 780,000 people, 2.1% of our population, and all deeply integrated into the society. They are bringing with them a rich diversity of cultures, lifestyle, traditions. Generation after generations, our communities have become more engaged and contribute to Canada's vibrant democracy, engaging in discussions and decisions that shape the future of this country. And as we can see, there are many great examples of leaders from Latin American backgrounds in the current government. Economically, Latin American Canadians play a dynamic role in working in sectors such as agriculture, construction, and services. Others are entrepreneurs creating successful business opportunities and jobs. Canada and Latin America are also linked by strong trade relations, and Canadian companies are investing in Latin America and vice versa, in sectors such as mining, energy, technology, among others. So together we grow as individuals, as businesses, countries, regions, united by the value of values and principles. Also in Canadian Academy, Latin American professors, researchers, and students bring linguistic and cultural diversity, and these educational exchanges create future leaders who understand the importance of global collaboration and foster cross-cultural understanding in Canada. We count over 1.2 million Spanish speakers. Notre présence culturelle se fait sentir aussi dans tout le Canada, et nous apportons avec notre culture des rythmes comme la salsa, le merengue, la passion du tango, les couleurs du contre de notre art et de notre artisanat, mais aussi les saveurs exotiques de notre cuisine et de nos produits agricoles. Tout cela en plein hiver, quand ici il fait froid, chez nous il fait chaud, pour aller se réchauffer un petit peu. La présence des festivals, des carnavals, des piñatas qui sont célébrés aussi dans les foyers canadiens sont la preuve qu'avec fierté, nous partageons notre culture. So, Mr. Prime Minister and distinguished guests and friends, the celebration of the Latin American and Hispanic heritage is not just a day or a month, it is the cornerstone of Canadian multiculturalism. And looking at the future, it is the recognition that together we can embrace the opportunities for growth, innovation, and cultural richness. These are ideas that I'm pretty sure our esteemed Ambassador Adriana Solano would have shared with us tonight. Que en paz descanse nuestra querida amiga.
Amén.
Thank you very much and have a great celebration.
Gracias, embajador Cisneros. Es un día triste, de verdad. But we are here to celebrate our culture, our community. Buenas noches, ¿cómo están? For those that don't know who I am Rosa Galvez, Peruvian origin, but live here in Canada 42 years. It is such a pleasure, such an honor. I am so proud of you today, tomorrow, for all what we have accomplished as a community. Please keep growing. Please keep making friendships with everybody, with our fellow Canadians. Please keep showing how important, how we can construct this mosaic that is the Canadian society. So we are not going to do long speeches. C'était la seule chose que je voulais vous dire. Faites attention, je vous aime, vive l'Amérique latine.
Thank you so much, Senator Galvez. I am unusually tall for a Latina, so I will need some help with the microphone. Thank you so much. Minister of Tourism and Media Experts. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I do want to give a big thank you to all of you because you did do such an incredible job singing the national anthem and representing our culture. And of course, a very special thank you to Ricardo Cisneros for the beautiful tribute to Ambassador Solano. We are here honoring her life's work. Ella fue una mujer reconocida por su amor por su país, por Costa Rica, y el día de hoy seguimos celebrando este trabajo, fomentando un mejor futuro para nuestra comunidad en el lugar más importante de nuestro país. Entonces, de verdad, qué honor, y un aplauso, por favor, en memoria de la embajadora. Now, the evening will continue very shortly after this. I will have an opportunity to speak to all of you about a special program that celebrates Hispanic Canadians across Canada that we are very, very proud of. But right now, it is time for a very special moment that I'm sure you are all very excited about. Maintenant, j'invite la députée Julie Deroche à présenter notre invité spécial. I would like to welcome one of the main people responsible for the fact that we have Hispanic Day on the Hill year after year. So please give your warmest welcome to Member of Parliament, Julie Deroche. Hola.
Hola.
¿Cómo va todo?
Bien.
No, podemos hacerlo mejor. ¿Cómo va todo?
Bien.
It's so nice to see you. We still have a massive long lineup outside, which is great. So my job, so first thank you for coming. This is so beautiful to see all of you here. I know many of you flew here, drove here, took a train here, so I know there's a huge effort and it means so much to have you here. Now my job is to introduce our extra special guest this evening, but before I do, I want to share how Latin American Hispanic Day on the Hill started. This is going to be exactly a minute and a half. We're doing almost no speeches other than the Prime Minister because we want to party tonight. Look, this isn't going to be a secret. The inspiration was my mother. Soy una mexicana canadiense, única mexicana canadiense en el Parlamento canadiense. Nació en un pueblo llamado Pueblo, cerca de Mazatlán. Vino a Canadá en busca de una vida mejor, like all of us, yes? So, look, as a Mexican Canadian, I very much grew up seeing my mother. Well, I'm just going to tell you, there was a lot of discrimination. And she was often made to think and feel that she wasn't an equal here in Canada. And her experience, it got me mad, and it also has fueled me to take action. So, one of the first things that I did as soon as I was elected in late 2015 is together with some of my amazing colleagues here,
I started the Latin American and Hispanic Day on the Hill, and we had three objectives. One is we wanted to shed light on the strength and diversity of the Latin American and Hispanic cultures. And you could see a lot of the beauty of the cultures, of the people, of the land, of the music, of the painting that we have in all the screens that are above us. The second reason is to highlight the talent, the creativity, the extraordinary contributions of the Latin American Hispanic community in Canada, because we know the truth. Latin and Hispanic Canadians are leaders in every sector of our nation. They're leaders in law, in politics, in science, in art, in sports. That we are leaders in every sector, and I want to make sure that we are recognizing. I'd like to recognize more than just 1 month of the year, but we are recognizing. And the last reason is to ensure that we are celebrating and acknowledging the community at the highest level in the land. That deserves a big clap, you guys. We need to be recognizing the extraordinary Latin and Hispanic community here in Canada. Look, when we first started, we started from 80, and today we have over 600 people that have signed up to be here today. So thank you. Thank you for coming. Tonight, we feel a tiny bit of the full power of the extraordinary Latin American Hispanic community here in Canada. And for the first time ever, in the 7 years that we've been holding this event, we have an extra special guest with us. Someone who believes at his very core that diversity is our strength. His presence here today underscores the importance of recognizing the invaluable role that the Latin American Hispanic community plays in the social, cultural, and economic fabric of our nation. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to the Prime Minister of Canada, the Right Honourable Justin Trudeau! Making his way up. The Prime Minister will be coming to say hello to you on his way out, so make sure you know he will be coming to take some pictures as well.
Ah, ok. Puta, pero todas las van a decir. Wow.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Hello everyone.
Hello. Hola.
Thank you so much, Julie, for the kind introduction. And what a pleasure it is to see so many parliamentary colleagues from different parties here tonight. But before I continue, I want to take a quiet moment to share my deepest condolences with the family of the late Costa Rican ambassador, Her Excellency Adriana Solano Rafael. She will be dearly missed, but her contributions throughout her life will continue to live on. My friends, as we mark this Latin American and Hispanic Day on the Hill, I couldn't think of a better place to be than right here, celebrating with so many friends and familiar faces. In just the past few years, the number of people of Latin descent who call Canada home has grown incredibly rapidly to over 1.2 million people today. $1,2 millions de Latino-Américains et d'Hispano-Canadiens qui viennent de plus de 20 pays différents et qui partagent avec nous leur langue, leur musique, leurs traditions et bien sûr leurs délicieux mets. On le voit dans ma propre circonscription de Papineau à Montréal, où il y a une belle communauté. Il y a des gens de Papineau ici ce soir? Dans les dernières années, la Casa Saint-Hubert est devenue l'endroit parfait pour aller à la rencontre des communautés latino-américaines hispaniques et découvrir toute la richesse de leur culture. À Montréal et à travers le pays, ces communautés contribuent à la richesse de la culture et démontrent que la diversité, c'est bel et bien la force du Canada. Les contributions culturelles sont nombreuses, mais il y a bien plus que ça. Que ce soit dans les arts, l'économie ou bien sûr la politique, on voit tout l'impact de tout ce que les Canadiens, Latinos et Hispaniques ont apporté au Canada. With their so many contributions, Latin American and Hispanic communities are making what is already the best country on earth even better. I met a number of world leaders. We talked about many things, but behind their questions was usually one simple question for a Canadian Prime Minister, which is, so how exactly do you do it in Canada? How do you make sure that you're maintaining such an incredibly warm and welcoming and prosperous society? A society where people of varying religions, backgrounds, ethnicities, creeds, stories, languages, not just come together to be neighbors, but thrive and grow together in an incredible way. Well, one of the parts of our answers is that we don't ask people to check their identities at the door when they come in. We want to make sure we continue to celebrate the language, the culture, the identity, and all the diverse richness that everyone who comes to Canada adds to Canada. What you bring to this country every single day, whether you've been here for 10 years or 10 generations, makes a huge difference to who we are and what we will continue to be. Core to our values as Canadians is a desire to learn, to share, and to embrace what makes us different. And core to being Canadian is an unwavering belief that embracing our differences makes us more innovative, prosperous, and confident as a country. My friends, that's something worth celebrating, and it's one of the many things that make us so proud to be Canadian.
Woo! Yeah.
What makes me proud to be Canadian, but I've got to say, what makes this day also so special is it's an opportunity to celebrate the unbreakable bonds we've been able to build with nations throughout Latin America. Bonds rooted in strong, shared values. To name just a few advancements in the past years, we've been able to collaborate with Chile to tackle gender-based violence and climate change. And when we were facing devastating forest fires, Canada and countries throughout the region stepped up and stood by each other, sending firefighters back and forth and equipment back and forth to save lives and livelihoods. That's what we do. We stand together in the face of adversity. And we've seen rapid growth throughout the region, rapid trade growth, particularly with Mexico, where we were very pleased to see their very first I will be on my third trip to Peru as Prime Minister. Peru represented here for the IPEC Summit, which brings together the largest Pacific economies to plan a prosperous future across the Asia Pacific. And just days after that, I'll be in Brazil for my first official trip, where the 20 largest economies in the world will gather to discuss the pressures facing the global economy and find real solutions to tackle them. Les amis, la relation entre le Canada et l'Amérique latine n'a jamais été aussi forte que ça. C'est grâce à vous tous et tous vos accomplissements. It's not about a government. It's about all of you. It's about an incredibly strong, vibrant, proud Hispano-Canadian and Latin Canadian community that sees no contradiction in being very proud as a Canadian and also very proud to be Latin American and Hispanic. That is the strength of this country, and that's what we celebrate. And in just the last 8 years, we've been able to see this community grow and continuously show just how incredibly valuable you are to Canada. So, for all that each of you, the 1.2 million Latin American and Hispanic Canadians across the country, for all that you contribute to Canada every single day, I just want to say thank you. Muchas gracias y hasta pronto. Merci, mes chers amis.
Bravo.
Huge pleasure to welcome my friend and yours, Minister Soraya Martinez-Guarda.
Prime Minister, and he's going to go see you, don't worry. God is going to keep him.
Pues nos tomamos o no sé.
So, tienen que saber lo importante que es para esta comunidad el primer ministro que esté aquí con nosotros. So you have to know how important this community is, not only for the Prime Minister, for the government, for this country. Yo soy chilena, nacida en Chile.
Van a llamar a los cónsules, creo.
Y muy orgullosa de ser canadiense. Y el primer ministro que en este país podemos ser uno y el otro y tenemos que escoger. Y esto es lo que hace esta fuerza de esta comunidad. So, thank you for, this is the biggest turnout that we had as Hispanic deL, Latin deL. So bravo! And this was very possible because we have so many of our MPs that have lots of communities in their ridings because Latin communities is everywhere in this country. And you have taken your place in this country, and we are looking forward to having you contribute to the prosperity of this country. So thank you for doing that. And thank you for all the MPs who supported this event today. Thank you for all you guys, all your support. And Prime Minister, and a special thanks to Julie that worked so hard for this event. Thank you, Julie. Prime Minister, we are so thank you for coming for this event. This is your first Latin event. You know, I could be your Puerto Rico, but we also more than that, as you mentioned. So thank you again, everybody. Enjoy the night, and the Prime Minister will go and say hello to the room. Thank you.
Yeah.
Different parties as well over here. So Richard Canning earlier, going to come out.
Yeah, but he needs to be on this side because we won't walk here.
And all the other people,
Yeah.
I don't know where you guys are, but if
Stay
you
on
want to
this
come
side.
up to the stage, we'll have a family picture. Please come. Alex, are you still there? Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Prime Minister.
You can't stay on
No,
this
you
side.
can't stay. Come on. Come on, please, sir. Please move. Prime Minister, please.
He will come. He will come. Okay, you need to stay. You're too close. Too close.